The champ is here. Sunday Night Heat will never be the same. George, grab those bags, would you? Nate, what's up? I'm here. Listen, keep the girls hot and the champagne cold. This isn't gonna take long.
Contestant scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Stacy Keibler from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 275 pounds, Big Papa Pup, Scott Steiner. And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 236 pounds, Ruffy Silverstein.
Well, we're all set for a huge night right here on Heat. Scott Steiner's here to meet Stacy Keibler, the tag team champion. Lowry Resistance is here as well.
Well, that's not all, Coach. We've got Triple H, and he's taking on my protege, Maven. And win, lose, or draw, it's an incredible opportunity for Maven to prove himself against the best in the business.
And it's an incredible opportunity for the fans of Heat to see the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H, in person. But from what we saw at the time of the show out, do you think Triple H may be a little bit overconfident in taking on this youngster Maven here tonight?
Well, we know that from experience in WWE, he can't take anybody for granted, especially these last few weeks with all these up-and-coming new stars that have taken advantage of all the old veterans.
Well, here we go. Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, and Ruffy Silverstein in our opening contest here on Heat. Stacy Keibler has a huge smile on her face here tonight. And why shouldn't she? Everybody adores her.
Maybe because she just stepped over the rope about 3 or 4 times.
I think the rope has a big old smile on its face as well.
When can I get hired as a rope?
Would that mean you wouldn't be my partner? Well, Stacy, I think, obviously has gotten over the fact that Test really dissed her big time a couple of weeks ago on Raw. And Test, apparently, after what we saw this past Monday Night Out, has moved on to Trish Stratus. And things didn't exactly end up well for Kevin Nash or Trish this past Monday night. Big shoulder block by Scott Steiner.
Well, Test used Trish by shoving her into Kevin Nash and then, giving Kevin Nash the big boot.
Well, Kevin Nash was coming to the aid of Trish as Test was hitting on Trish backstage. And you got to give Kevin Nash credit for that. But at the same time, Test continues, at least to me, continues to be successful despite the fact that he claims he's over Stacy now. Oh, big rake to the eyes by Ruffy Silverstein.
Well, Test has moved on, but I think Test would move on to anything that could have a pulse or fall near.
I agree with that. Right now, Ruffy Silverstein showing a lot of moxie against Scott Steiner.
A couple legs,
Well, what about Trish now? The fact I really think that she was affected Monday night. Losing that lower back impact.
Caught him right in a power slam.
Well, Trish Stratus later on Raw lost to Molly Holly, and you got to believe that what happened earlier on really affected her performance against Molly, who now has a huge shot tomorrow night live on Raw from Indianapolis against the new women's champion, Gail Kim.
That's true. She did come out still suffering from the effects of Test shoving her into Nash, and then might have shaken her up a little emotionally, and she probably had her mind preoccupied with all that. Not a way to go into a match.
It's really not. Right now, Scott Steiner's starting to...
you would know.
Why do you always have to point that out? I give you all the credit in the world. Oh, my goodness. Silverstein going up and over, seemingly losing his balance, and Scott Steiner wasting no time heading out to the 4 below.
Right into the ring steps.
Scott Steiner looks almost perturbed here tonight.
Well, I tell you, he's roughing up Ruffy Silverstein, or Silverstein.
Well, folks, coming up a little bit later on, I think it's Silverstein. And this crowd loves Stacy, and they love Scott Steiner. A little bit later on, we're going to take everybody back to Raw and show you the very surprising ending, Al, between Kane and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wow.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. You're on fire here tonight.
Hey, sometimes you don't need to say a whole bunch like you normally do. Sometimes one word is enough.
Scott Steiner now throwing Ruffy Silverstein. That big right arm. And Scott
the
Steiner.
big elbow.
Just methodical. This should be enough, but
no. Got to do a few push-ups.
Steiner seemingly playing with Silverstein or Silverstein at this point.
You know,
but the longer he's out here, the more we get to see Stacy. Why are you frowning at me like that?
You know, I don't know. I guess I'll just sit here and not say anything and let you talk.
Well, ratings will certainly go up. Oh!
Over, Kane.
Steiner.
2, 3.
Out of nowhere. Just abusing this.
Here's your winner, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner mercifully ending that match.
And Scott Steiner continues to be successful, and there's no doubt in my mind that the confidence level is rising, and Stacy Keibler really helps with that.
Still to come tonight on Heat, it's the biggest match of Maven's young career. Maven faces the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
Can't wait for that, but coming up next.
It's a night of champions, because coming up next, Coach, the World Tag Team Champions, La Resistance, will be in action. But first, here's a look at an historic WrestleMania moment.
I'll show you. You'll see.
Welcome back to Sunday Night Heat, everybody. We're expecting the arrival of the Tag Team Champions, La Resistance, in a matter of moments.
And we've got a new co-host. Hello, Stevie.
Well, Al, you knew a week wasn't going to go by without
Well, it is his
Steven
show.
Richards.
All Stevie, all night, nothing but heat.
And you're getting a lot of heat right now.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, great.
The following non-title tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Paris, France, at a combined weight of 507 pounds, Sylvain Grenier, René Dupré, La Resistance. And at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Tyson Dukes and Bobby Roode.
As World Tag Team Champions and natives of the greatest country in the world, France, we have something to explain to you people. You people here in Montreal are French-Canadian. Which means you are not really French. Vous restez en Amérique du Nord. For us, citizens of France, you're just like the regular American.
Well, we have been in the Montreal area all week long, and Stevie, I got to hand it to you. If you indeed had anything to do with tonight's lineup, the Tag Team Champions are here, and Triple H and Maven are still to come.
Anything can happen. Anyone, any superstar can show up on Stevie Night Heat. And tonight we have the Tag Team Champions in the ring.
Well, you are passing out contracts to all new talent, right?
As a matter of fact, they gave these two young men right here a title shot tonight on Stevie Night Heat.
I thought this was a non-title
It's a non-title matchup. It is Tyson Dukes and Bobby Roode taking on La Resistance in a non-title match.
But I say it's a title match now.
I guess it's a title match.
Stevie, I want to throw a little something out at you here and try to catch this. Try to grasp this. You are not Stone Cold Steve Austin. You are not Eric Bischoff. You do not run things around here.
Well, I don't run Raw, but I run Stevie Night Heat. Of course, I'm not Eric Bischoff and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm Stevie Richards.
Well, here we go. La Resistance taking on Bobby Roode and Tyson Dukes. Obviously, the crowd not taking to La Resistance like maybe they would have liked.
Well, they didn't exactly endear themselves right there at the beginning.
Well, they should. They should take the La Resistance. These guys are proud French-Canadian citizens. And look at them. Look at their bodies. Look at the way they work. They've been a dominating tag team ever since winning the tag team titles.
Well, certainly Rene Dupree and Sylvain Grenier are in tremendous shape, and as the tag team champions, they are starting to earn their medal week after week. But Stevie, I got to tell you, the last time we saw you 1 week ago tonight, you were taking care of Goldust. Where is Goldust tonight?
Well, I've decided, I've met with the board, and I've decided to suspend Goldust indefinitely with pay, however. I know he has a family to feed.
Well, you are a magnanimous guy.
It's under review right now. I'm going to make a decision at a later date whether to bring Goldust back to Stevie Night Heat. But watch this.
Oh, tag in, and here comes Rene Dupree. Here's a cover, hook of the leg. 1, 2 on a breakup from behind just before the count of 3. I'd be interested to find out who's on this board.
I find it nice that Stevie was willing to let Goldust sit at home and ice his loins after last week.
You know, there's nothing like a good loin icing to make a man relax.
Wouldn't you think so, Coach?
Well, all I know is that
He takes cold showers.
Well, only after. It's another story for another time. But if and when Goldust does come back, I guarantee you're going to be a marked man.
Well, I am a marked man, being the leader of Stevie Night Heat and being in charge of things here. Everybody's gunning for Stevie Richards, whether it's a raise or they want a high-profile matchup.
Hey,
of course, everybody wants to meet with me.
Stevie, speaking of a raise, I need one.
Yeah, I could use one myself.
Well, you can get a raise.
Nice double hip toss. Resistance to the kick out.
However, Coach, I've heard the remarks you've said about me for the past 3 weeks, making fun of my pink tights, and of how I've met with the board, and I feel like we're going to put your future under review.
Well, right now, La Resistance in complete control. I wish we could say the same for this broadcast right now.
Well, these two young men, I'm sorry to cut you off, Al. These two young men,
it's your show.
In such a short time, have come so far to win the tag team titles, and they're very solid competitors. Look at Sylvain Grenier. What a mat tactician he is. He's a valuable addition to Stevie Night Heat, along with Rene Dupree, second-generation superstar.
I have to commend you, Stevie, for going out and trying to find nothing but the best talent for Sunday night for Stevie Night Heat.
Al, every week, whenever Stevie is in the ring, you're not saying the same thing, but now that he's sitting here, you're saying the same thing.
Well, that's because I'm saying how great a competitor he is and, you know, how well he does.
Right.
You know?
We're going to seriously have to take a look at a roundhouse kick, and Rene Dupree is caught. Here's the youngster.
Makes a tag.
Here's a tag, and right now,
fine on Sylvain Grenier.
Everything's got haywire. I don't know who the legal man is in the ring right now.
The point is, these young men.
Close out his own partner. Big mistake.
DDT, what a huge win this would be for these two youngsters. Broken like 2 on the 3 count is broken up just before the pinfall.
Rene making the save.
And these two young challengers really want the tag team titles.
Right over the top rope.
Hey, Stevie, where's Victoria tonight, by the way?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this. The bone swat. The bone swat.
The what?
2, 3.
What?
Bone swat. In French, it means good night.
The bone swat.
Can you leave us?
The World Tag Team
Congratulate this fine young tag team.
I'm going to go congratulate him.
I can't say that.
Where's he going?
I can't say that I'm sad to see him go. I'll be honest with you.
What's he up to?
I have no idea. What is Stevie
What's
Richards
his
ever
idea
up to?
Uh-oh.
He's not actually thinking, Al, about attacking La Resistance.
Never know what he's... Ooh, he's kissing him.
Well, he's doing it like the French do it, I guess.
And he's off and running.
It adds to the Stevie Night Heat Richards rather weird mystique, I guess.
Yeah, mystique, that'd be it.
Maven, tonight is a huge night for you. Right here on Sunday Night Heat, you're going to face Triple H. And I've got to know, at this moment, what are you thinking and what are you feeling?
What am I thinking? What am I feeling?
More specifically, are you nervous?
Well, yeah, I am nervous. But you know what, Terry? When I first told people I wanted to get into professional wrestling, they all told me I was crazy. And then when I told them I wanted to get into Tough Enough, they all told me I was even more crazy. And then after I won, when I told them I wanted to professional wrestling become my career, they told me I was insane. You know what crazy, insane, or crazy? I don't know. All I know is I have a chance to go up against the best that this business has to offer. The game, Triple H, the World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to try to prove myself. That's what I'm going to do, prove myself.
It's a huge night for my boy Maven, taking on the best in the business today, Coach, Triple H.
That match coming up in just a little bit, but Al, up next. In the past 2 weeks, Kane has destroyed both co-general managers of Raw, and you've got to believe that come Raw tomorrow night, Stone Cold and Eric Bischoff will be in Indianapolis and will not be in a good mood.
Well, yeah, Coach, but I don't think anyone can stop the monster that Stone Cold unleashed within Kane.
Who will be in Kane's path of destruction tomorrow night? Also on Raw, the Women's Championship will be on the line when Gail Kim, oh baby, defends the title against Molly Holly. Raw comes your way live, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, right here on the new TNN.
Maven. Easy, kid, easy. Calm down. Calm down. I'm not here to fight you. We got plenty of time for that. I'm here because I like you. I think you've got it all, kid. You got talent. You got a hell of a body. You got a hell of a look. You got a hell of a future in this business. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you out. I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. See, because I've seen all the stuff you've done, and now, you've been successful as could be up until now. Don't tell anybody. There's even a little bit of me that admires you in some small little way. But my advice to you for tonight is savor the moment. What I mean by that is you're gonna have an opportunity tonight like no other. So you're gonna walk to that ring, your heart pounding in your chest, sweating, butterflies in your stomach, and you're gonna get in that ring and you're gonna look across it, and it's gonna dawn on you. Oh my God, I am in the ring with the game. I'm in the ring with the best that there is. Triple H. I've made it. I've made it all the way to the top. And my advice to you is gonna be, take a mental snapshot of that. Right at that moment when you realize you're in the ring with the best that there is, with the world's champion, take a snapshot and remember it forever. Because just as you're realizing it, I'm gonna put your lights out. It's gonna be as simple as that. So, take that picture, kid. Keep it. And just remember, ain't no shame getting beat by the game.
My boy Maven gets a shot at the game next.
We are back on Sunday Night Heat, all set for the main event. And Al, what a treat this week. There he is, the very best in the business. You can't argue with that. The one and only, the game, Triple H.
Well, this may be a treat for you, but it is one hell of an opportunity. We've said this the whole night long.
Non-title contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 272 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
This crowd is at an absolute fever pitch for the arrival of the World Heavyweight Champion. And what a cocky heavyweight champion we have here tonight. Saying it's not going to take long.
Hey, it's not cocky when you can back it up. He has been on one hell of a roll since he got that championship belt. Not too many people have been able to pry it off his waist.
The leader of Evolution. And Evolution has been on a roll as well. As we get set for the main event, folks, tonight I can tell you that Sunday Night Heat is brought to you by JVC's Tower Power. Real logic, real turbo, and like Al Snow, real loud.
And by Truth, revealing quality internal tobacco documents since, I don't know, a while ago.
And by Greyhound Friendly Fares, over 3,700 destinations. Call, walk up, or log on to Greyhound.com for tickets.
That's usually how you get around the country, isn't it, Cole?
Well, I usually get there faster than you.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I am jacked up, I am pumped up, but I am nothing like what I'm sure Maven is right now, waiting to come out here. And like you said earlier, the biggest match in young Maven's career here tonight.
He's got to be practically jumping out of his skin.
From Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing 234 pounds, Maven.
Tonight is certainly all about dreams coming true for Maven, and speaking of dreams coming true, that's what WrestleMania is all about. And your chance to win a trip for 4 to WrestleMania 20 at Madison Square Garden in New York City began last weekend on WWE Bottom Line. The only way to win these impossible to get tickets is by watching the Bottom Line throughout the month of July. So check your local listings for time and channel information for your chance to win.
I wonder if my dream will ever come true.
What's that?
Stevie Richards firing.
Well, you can see right there the game almost, I would say, mocking Maven. I don't know if this respect that Triple H has is for real.
I don't know if he's mocking it. Triple H is not a stupid competitor. It's not for him to take somebody for granted. Now, Triple H is arrogant, and he is very confident in his abilities, but Triple H isn't going to be foolish enough to walk in there and face somebody across the ring and just think he can just have an easy night.
Take a look at that smug look on the face of the game. As we've seen time and time again, this man has been through the wars. He has seemingly done it all in his career, and right now at the top of his game. Oh, here's a quick cover, and Maven gets that right shoulder up. What do you think Maven is going to have to do? This is going to be a big mountain to climb here tonight. We know that. But is there any way that Maven can be successful here tonight?
Well, Maven's going to have to not be intimidated because Triple H is playing a little mind game with him right now. See? And he's trying to get Maven kind of off his game there, so to speak. No pun intended. But he's got to stay aggressive, and he's got to take his time and stay cool.
And maybe the most thing that he has to do is not be intimidated. Anytime you face a guy like this, and you taught Maven, did you ever tell him about someday you'd be in the ring with the game Triple H? Did you ever think that Maven would ever be in the ring with the game Triple H?
Well, I told him he would be in the ring with the world champion at some point in time, and to keep himself and keep his head together and believe in himself. Because if you don't believe in yourself in this business, nobody else will.
Maven, great athletic ability, leapfrog Triple H, nice hip toss, and down goes the game Triple H.
Drop kick.
And right now, Maven, you talk about confident. This guy is exuding confidence, and Triple H hard into the ring barrier at ringside.
And drop kicked and clear out of the ring to the floor. Triple H now, kind of a little shaken.
I think Triple H is finding it a little bit hard to believe that Maven would have so much moxie and so much confidence against him so early in this matchup.
Yeah, but it is early, like you said, and Maven's still got a long ways to go before he can pin it.
You see one of the intangibles right there by the game, Al. Such a veteran in the ring, distracting the referee and Maven and taking advantage.
Well, it's a tit for tat for the game. Maven drop kicked the game through the ropes, and now Triple H is throwing Maven through the ropes.
The game now wasting no time, going to the outside and taking it to this youngster Maven. Folks, we got to take our last commercial break. But when we come back, oh my goodness, Triple H and Maven continue to go at it. We'll be right back. We're back on Sunday Night Heat. Maven and Triple H. Real quick, Maven for a cover. This may be it. Oh, hook of the leg and a kick out by the game Triple H.
You know, that's what I love, Coach, is that any moment, any time, it only takes 3 seconds to win a match. And it doesn't matter if it's Maven against the game or whoever. It just takes 3 seconds. The great equalizer.
I think, just like that countering is the game Triple H. But you can see right now that Maven has taken a lot out of the World Heavyweight Champion. And I don't think it's any secret out to say that Triple H these days doesn't have a whole lot of friends. You may be able to count on one hand Ric Flair, Randy Orton, but one of Triple H's old friends, Shawn Michaels, this past Monday night facing an old demon on Chris Jericho's highlight reel.
Yes, digging up the past yet again in Montreal, going over the whole incident with Bret Hart.
And it's such, for Montreal fans, such a sticking point. And I got to agree with Chris Jericho as Triple H just continues to maul Maven. I got to agree with Shawn Michaels a little bit that these fans in Montreal eventually, it's been 6 years, have to get over this.
They have to let it go and get beyond it and go forward.
Well, Chris Jericho wasn't going to let it go last Monday night, I'll tell you that.
Chris Jericho just trying to stir things up. Oh, Maven, take it to him. Well, Tide has turned again.
Maven off the ropes, ducks under. Oh, just like that, a big knee to the shoulder by Maven. And here's a cover by the World Heavyweight Champion. Hook of the leg, too. A very lazy cover. And Maven is able to get that shoulder up. I think right now Triple H is still taking Maven a little bit lightly.
Yeah, he can't afford to do that. That 3-second count, that's all it takes. Now look, he may be getting a little more serious now. He's choking Maven over that rope, cutting off his hair. And now he's punishing him a little bit, slapping him around to try and teach him a lesson, and again, intimidating.
Real quick, while we have a chance, I will tell you that Shawn Michaels wants a chance again at Chris Jericho, and it will happen. A quick roll by Maven, 1-2, and a near pinfall on the game, and the game didn't like that, not even one bit. But Al, a week from tomorrow night, live on Raw in Los Angeles, a WrestleMania rematch. Shawn Michaels one-on-one with Y2J Chris Jericho.
Well, Coach, back to Monday night, I think Chris Jericho brought Shawn Michaels out just to humiliate him.
I think he did too.
Being a Canadian. Knee right to the floor, perfectly placed.
Methodically taking apart Maven, another cover, and again, Maven gets that shoulder up. Do you think that maybe Triple H just wants to wear Maven down and isn't covering as hard as he normally would?
Well, like you said, I think he's still taking him a little bit for granted, still playing a little bit with him, thinks that he doesn't really pose that much of a threat, but Maven's got a lot of heart. You can't take him for granted. He's a spoiler. He's a dark horse, and I'm not just talking about his skin color now.
Well, Maven, after a few shots to the midsection of the game, is able to catch Triple H, but can Maven get back to his feet and get back in this matchup? But runs right into a big elbow by the World Heavyweight Champ.
Big inexperienced there. Oh! Through the forearm. Come on, Maven, get it together.
A nice counter by Maven, but you can see how much has been taken out of Maven to this point.
Keep it together, stay calm, stay cool.
Huge backdrop. This has got to be so difficult for you as his mentor, as his teacher, to watch him in here against the very best that there is.
Oh, do you have any idea if he wins this match, what it could mean for him?
Triple H grabs Maven now, throws him into the middle of the ring.
Duck the clothesline. Spin kick. Cover him, get on him.
Here's a quick cover. Hook of the leg by Maven. Will this be another one? About a 2.5 count as the game kicks out at the very last minute. A non-title matchup, keep that in mind. But what a huge victory, what a huge thing this would be for Maven if he picked up this win here tonight.
Watch yourself, Maven.
And just like that, the game grabs the tights of Maven and whips him to the outside. And I think the game at this point has had enough. He's grabbing that World Heavyweight title belt.
No, don't let it end like this.
Maven able to catch Triple H in the kisser, and now that belt is down on the floor. Referee Charles Robinson is facing Triple H, and now Triple H is going out for Maven. And Maven's holding that title belt on. Maven just caught the World Heavyweight Champion with that title belt.
Did the ref see? No.
Maven, get to the cover.
Cover him.
Get to the cover.
Cover him.
Here's a cover by Maven.
This is
what a huge upset thing to be on.
No.
And folks, I gotta tell you, Al Snow is not sitting down because Maven nearly came up with the biggest victory of his young career.
That had to have been it. I cannot believe that Triple H found it in him. He's got the sleeper. If he's got this hooked right, it's over. No, Maven coming out. Puts a sleeper on himself. Remember what I taught you, Maven. Pull it up high, take it right across the carotid artery.
Maven has it locked in, Al. You can see that Triple H is reaching for the ropes, desperate to get to the ropes, so Maven has to break this sleeper hold.
Oh, you've got to feel the game's panic. He's starting to slip away, lose his consciousness, and if he loses his consciousness, he's going to lose his belt. I can't even talk.
Maven has got the World Heavyweight Champion down on the mat.
Look at his face, it's turning red.
Locked in that sleeper hold. And the game that is 2. One more time, this match is over, and it went down.
Oh, yeah, but he put his foot on the rope.
The foot is on the bottom rope. Somehow the game had enough ring presence.
Maven, don't occupy yourself with the referee. Stay on it. Take advantage.
Both men have given this match everything they have. Maven maybe overachieving, the game being the excellent in-ring technician that he always is.
Maven taking a high risk here. It could pay off big. Oh, no!
Triple H just shoved the referee into the ropes, catching Maven, and Maven falling where the sun don't even think about shining. And the game stumbling back to his feet, just stumbling, trying to stand up.
Still shaking off the effects of that sleeper hold. Oh, blocked it. Through a right.
Maven still in a very precarious position on those ropes. What's he gonna do now? Oh! Catches Triple H with a bulldog.
This is it.
Will he be able to get him this time? Hook of the leg.
No! Well, they don't call him the best in the business for nothing.
And again, for the third time in this matchup, Maven nearly pulls off the upset again.
But Maven's inexperience is showing. He's letting the frustration get to him, and he's going back to the well again after he went to the top rope and almost lost it the first time.
And this may be the well one too many times, but he catches the beautiful crossbody. Triple H reverses. 1-2, oh, and Maven kicks out just before the count of three.
Whoa.
The game almost escaped right there with an improbable victory.
Get on him, Maven.
Oh, now Triple H setting up Maven for the pedigree.
Maven broke free.
Somehow, Maven has broken free. This kid has shown me so much, and I know he shows you a whole lot.
Look for the backdrop, dropped his head.
Telegraphed that backdrop. Triple H catches Maven with the pedigree, and that's going to do it.
Here is your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
Man, what a great match on both competitors' part. Maven lost, but he won so much more.
Triple H taken to the limit here tonight. Folks, don't forget Raw Live tomorrow night.
Yeah, but Coach, what will happen between Cade, Stone Cold, and Eric Bischoff?
Also, Gail Kim defends Women's Championship against Molly Holly. Raw Coach Way Live for